Here we are for part 3 in a 3-part series about blogging. In part 3, we're going to talk about customizing your blog and also organizing your content to make it easier to find things. Now, here we are at our trusty student example blog we've been using, and as you'll kind of see, the layout's sort of a little bit plain. You know, it's got this kind of gray and white thing going on and the blue guy at the top, but this is kind of generic, and this is what everyone's looks like at the start. So why don't we make it look like just our own? Now, in order to do that, we're going to go make sure we're logged in first. If you're not, you know how to do that. Over here in the meta box, click Cite Them In again, and you know where we're going? To our dashboard. It's where we do most of the things we need to when we need to make changes. If you go over on the left-hand side here, you'll see a link to the Appearance tab. Go ahead and click that, and this will bring you to your theme management page. Here you can see what you've currently got going on. It's the WordPress default. Yep, kind of boring in blue. But below that, you'll see little previews of all sorts of other different themes you can choose from. Now, here's one I kind of like. Ooh, grass. Look at that. Kind of sharp and green. Perfect. Just what I want. It's also giving me a live preview of how my blog posts are going to look in that theme, which helps me decide whether I want it or not. If I go up here in the corner and I click Activate Benevolence, which is the name of this theme, that'll get me going. Cool, new theme activated. Gives me a link here to visit the site. Now here I am. My student example blog looks subtly different, and yeah, I think it looks a little bit better. You know, posts are in a different arrangement. I kind of like that. Cool. Now, I can make some more changes to this by going to my site admin here, but some themes won't give you this link. So in order to do that, you got to go up here into your URL and type wp-admin to the end, and that'll get you to your dashboard. It's kind of a quick way in case things go wrong. Just make sure you type out the name of your blog /wp-admin. There we are back at our dashboard. Now, there's some things we can do to customize this more. Under Appearance, we can make some custom changes, but everything will allow you to add some widgets. Here you can see different links, and these will appear kind of inside boxes on your screen. Here, this one, we can add a links widget, which actually has already been added here, and you'll see that shows up over here. And what that does, you don't get any options, but what that does, if we save our changes, is allows us to point some links to different places around the web. In order to add some links to that, we got to go over here to the Links tab here. It's going to show us whatever links are currently in our link box, but we can also add new here. This will let me add a new link. So let's say I want to link to Sam's blog. Go ahead and type the name there. Got to type the web address. I know it off the top of my head. It's classroom/blog/Sam. Cool. Now I give it a description and say Sam's blog is pretty neat. Great. Can also categorize this in something. Blog roll is a way of is a common term just used to say these are blogs I read sometimes. But let's add a new category, and let's add this to the teammates category. Create a new category. Checkbox. That means this link will be a part of that. Cool. I can change some more things down here, but don't worry about those too much. Just click Add Link up in the upper right corner here. That'll tell you your link's been added. When you go to your links here, you'll see it's in there. You can edit it and make some changes or get rid of it if you don't want it. And when we go back to visit our site, we'll see here we are, student example blog, and we've got on the left-hand side here alongside our posts is a teammates box, which gives me a link to Sam's blog. I can click that and check it out. Now, if you go and look at your posts here, I've added another one that's about Cambridge, but we can see that it's got this link that says filed under, in this case it's uncategorized. Well, these two posts are kind of about the same thing, so wouldn't it be cool if I could click on the link for one and find all posts about that? Well, there's a way to do that, and it's called using categories. So if we go to the meta and our site admin again here, get back to our dashboard, and we can edit our posts over here. Can also go to the Categories tab for posts. Here we go. These are the current categories we've got. Uncategorized is the only one, but I want to add a new category called Urban Studies, let's say, because both these posts were kind of about cities and urban environments. So I go over there. I can give it a description if I want, or I can just click the Add Category link, And then over here it'll pop up, and there we go. I've got urban studies. Cool. Let's make another category called Boston. These will be all posts just about the city of Boston. Do that, it shows up over there. Great. Now, if I go back to my posts on the left-hand side, click Edit, and I can see all my posts here and information about them. I can go into the Cambridge post, click Edit, and over on the side here, I go down to categories. It's no longer uncategorized, but this one is about urban studies. Scroll up here, click Update Post. That'll save my changes. Tell me it's updated. I can go back to edit another post. Let's see what I learned today. We'll do that one. This one was also about urban studies, but also about Boston in this case. Remember? Well, there's old Boston. So I'll go up here, click Update Post. And there we go. It's updated. So when I look at my list of posts over here, it'll tell me which categories the different things are in. Cambridge is in the urban studies category. What I learned today is in Boston and urban studies. Oh, and I've also got this Hello World post, which was put there by default. While I'm here, let's just quickly delete that. Great. So now I got 2 posts. Not a lot, but I'm starting to organize it with categories. Now when I go to my student example blog homepage here, you'll see here we are. And under these posts, it'll tell me what categories it's been filed under. And it'll give me a little link to view all the posts in that category. So when I click that, it'll show me all of the posts in this category. And you can see that's reflected in the URL up there if you're not sure where you are. And so this is urban studies, and this is Boston and urban studies. But of course, if I click the Boston category, it'll only show me this one post about Boston. And there we go. I can start organizing my different thoughts as I've got different things going on, and I've got a custom theme. So with that information, I think you're pretty well on your way to making a cool blog telling all about your adventures this summer. Hope you have fun with it.